Most marketing advice for coaches doesn't work. Why? Because the holy grail of traditional marketing strategies is the conversion. And as a coach, conversions are not what you're chasing. You're not selling vacuum cleaners, water bottles, or a disposable product or services, so conversions are not your focus. The heart of the coach's marketing journey isn't the sale at the end of it. It's the conversation that takes place between you and the prospective client. You're not just chasing a sale, you're looking for the right sale to the right person. And that requires a conversation, an exchange with someone who resonates with what you do and sees the value in the outcome, feeling, or insight that you can guide them to. So how can you shift your marketing mindset? How can you wean yourself off of the conversion drive and focus on creating opportunities for conversations instead? Here's how. I'm Simon Batchelor, and this is Better, Bolder, Braver. There is a risk of focusing on conversions. Conversions lead you to think about the client in the wrong way. If your focus is simply on sales, on signing people up to coaching sessions or online courses, you're at risk of selling the client something they don't need and won't appreciate. A blind focus on conversions comes from a couple of assumptions about the client. A, they want to work with a coach, and B, they understand what you can do for them. And that's not how the client's journey of consciousness works. At the start of the process, most clients don't even know that coaching is what they need. They may know that they have a problem to solve or there's an opportunity for change, but they may not know that coaching is a potential solution. When marketing coaching, the goal isn't to get the product in the basket and then have the client click buy. The potential buyer of coaching must understand their own situation first. Only then can they understand what coaching can do for them. By focusing on the sale, you're effectively asking them to make a blind purchase. First, they need to be ready to make the change and invested in the process of change before they commit to making it. The key here is rather than to sell, it's to engage. A conversation is defined as talk between two or more people in which thoughts, feelings and ideas are expressed, questions are asked and answered, or news and information is exchanged. And that's the secret, exchanged. In traditional marketing, the information flow is one way, from the person trying to persuade towards the person being persuaded. Instead of persuasion, focus on engagement, on asking, on listening. In order to speak to a client in a way that doesn't feel like you're selling, you need to ask questions, inspire ideas, or invite a change of mindset. Get them thinking about the kinds of things you work on with your clients. Start a conversation, shine a light on the shadowy corners of their understanding. The key is to make them think with information, a question, a fresh perspective. And if this is all starting to sound familiar, you're right, you're going to be using your coaching skills to market your coaching. At the movies, heroes are great. We cheer them on, we applaud them, we may even want to be them. But in real life, we are each the hero in our own journey, even if it doesn't always feel heroic. Your potential client doesn't need another hero. They need a guide, someone who has made a similar journey, knows the routes and the pitfalls. Bear in mind there are 5 levels of awareness along this journey: unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, and most aware. A conversation is the ideal vehicle for that journey. It allows them to travel at their own pace while you guide and encourage. Their trust in you grows along the way. By the time they get to the buy, they're aware of the work to be done, how you can support them in doing it, and what results they can reasonably expect. They may also decide that what you're offering isn't for them, and that's okay too, because it's a decision based on knowledge and understanding, and you've both avoided working with somebody who's not the right fit. So, start that conversation with words, with a blog, with a post, with a podcast, with a video. Invite them to learn and take that next step. Some of you might be thinking, I still need to convert these people into clients. And yes, ultimately you do need enough people to buy what you're offering, but to focus your marketing efforts on that point of sale is missing the point. Without the conversation, you're trying to sell somebody something they don't feel or understand the need for. Talking to people on the journey that ends with them thinking, I know what I need and I want to work with this coach to get it, is a far better marketing strategy. It's all about making a connection. Don't obsess about conversions, form fills, listeners, likes, views. Instead, think about all the ways in which you converse with potential clients and bring your energy to making content that inspires, excites, and makes your ideal client curious. When they feel a connection to what you're saying, in a way they've already started to work with you. If you want to shift your marketing to a more authentic, truthful and meaningful conversation, then our Coach's Marketing Journey course will guide you from adopting the right mindset all the way through creating a meaningful client journey. And if this video has got you thinking about your marketing in a different way, you might like to join our community of coaches who are all working on creating meaningful conversations with their ideal clients. You can find out more and start your free 14-day trial membership at betterbolderbraver.com. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.